I'm honored to join with you all today and want to applaud the work of the American-Pakistan Public Affairs Committee. Your commitment to constructive engagement in the democratic process, the development of the Pakistani-American community, and furtherance of America's relationship with Pakistan are clearly to be applauded. This work has helped to fill a critical gap in our political system, and for that, I thank you. There are so many friends across the organization that I couldn't name them all, but I do want to especially acknowledge Dr. Mahmoud Alam, the president of the New Jersey chapter. Had the honor of attending the event where he took over the reins last April, and I look forward to years of partnership with him and others across this great organization. We are fast approaching the grim one-year anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370 of the Indian Constitution. As you all know, these events of the past year have been devastating. Communication blackouts, internet cutoff, cell phone networks down, a huge security presence, hundreds of political leaders, journalists, activists, and normal everyday people detained. This is not what we expect to see in a democracy. Those in public office have an obligation to speak out when we see it, either on the streets of Kashmir or the streets of Portland. In October of last year, I traveled to Delhi and expressed these concerns to senior leaders in the Indian government. I visited Gandhi's memorial site, the Rajghat, and was reminded of his commitment to a multi-ethnic, secular India during those challenging days of the late 1940s. Today, the people of Kashmir are farther from that vision than they've ever been. In January, I sent a letter to Secretary Pompeo expressing concern about the dire environment in Kashmir, as well as India's Citizenship Amendment Act. I know that several other colleagues, both Republican and Democrats, have been engaged on this issue. I have to be honest, though, that we face a challenge with this administration. Aside from vague, low-level expressions of concern, there is no indication that President Trump has raised these issues with Prime Minister Modi. There is no indication that it has had any impact on our relationship with India. The United States needs good relations with all countries in the region. But when we turn a blind eye to undemocratic practices in India, Pakistan, or anywhere else, we risk betraying the values enshrined in our founding documents. Those values that speak to who we are as a country. So while these conversations may be difficult and uncomfortable, they are necessary. And as long as I am on the Foreign Relations Committee, I will not shy away from them. While the prospects may seem dim today, I am hopeful that the people of Kashmir will see a more democratic future, one where its people can live in peace. That day will only come through the hard work of those of good faith in Delhi, Islamabad, Jammu and Kashmir, Washington, D.C., and yes, New Jersey. We all need to work together towards a more peaceful and democratic future. Thank you.